Hello, it's Jay and Stelly here. It's October 26, 2025. Sounds not too exciting, but for both of us it's an exciting day. Because exactly on this day, 1 year ago, for the first time, I entered the Philippines. Yes, indeed. Exactly 1 year ago. Now I record here at 6 p.m. Filipino time. At this time I was still in the plane on the way from Tokyo to Manila. It was a long trip, Toronto, Tokyo, Narita, and then Tokyo, Narita to Manila. I don't know how long it was, I think 15, 16 hours. We had even then from Tokyo to Manila bad weather. It was a bumpy ride and good. Okay, however, so we have anniversary.
Yes, we're excited.
Yeah, it is very exciting. And and I just must say, and I said the same to Stella today, you know what, 12 months, 1 year I'm here. For me, it feels like 8 to 12 weeks. It's really true. It's really true. If I would not remember the date, I would say it was also 3 months ago. But why is it so? Because it was such an exciting time. Really, it was an exciting, busy, good time, but we had together in the first, actually until today, because I arrived in Manila, booked before a hotel, Belmont Hotel, directly at the airport. You only have to cross the bridge. Steli came from Bacolod. She checked into the hotel, so she was fine. Was waiting for me. My flight arrived at 10:30 in the night, and so the arrangement was she picked me up on the airport, and we didn't find each other on the airport. For what funny reasons? Until somebody knocked on my shoulder. I turned around, didn't saw anyone. I thought it was a mistake from someone. And then when I watched downwards, I saw her in front of me, a very tiny Minnie Mouse, and very shy, and just watched me, and I said, wow, she is smaller than I thought. So that was all the starter, but then from that on, everything, we prepared everything for good, and then it went really just hammer on hammer. We had already the following week appointments with my visa agency. I applied in Canada already for the SRV visa, but you can only do the preparation. The rest has to be done here in the Philippines. So we went to CNG. Hi Mike from Valencia, thanks for the note. Because you gave me the tip to Heidi and team, and was very welcoming, and they prepared it really. And then tomorrow is NBI clearance, and then the other day the medical clearance, and blah 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 blah. They had a full plan, and usually they said it takes, when you're here, up to 3 months until you receive it. This would be in January. And the testing was done. I didn't expect that something happened. 5 days later, I had a video interview with somebody from a lady from PIA, and she said, we talked for sure 40 minutes together, and was standard questions. Why you want to come to Philippines? Are you alone or not alone? Do you have someone here? What you plan to do? And blah 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 blah. Standard questions. and I just was talking and talking, and at the end she said, "Okay, all good. I endorse you." Wow. I endorse you, and very soon you will hear something. And then it took, I don't know, 4 or 5 days. Then the CNG agency called me and said, "Yep, you get your visa. Do you have time today for the ceremony?" It's a PIA office. What? And then I went there. So also there, because there are questions, you have to make an oath. Yeah, and this is actually not true. You don't have to do this. You just have to sign up a piece of paper that you don't make crime, and that you follow the rules in the Philippines, and blah blah blah, that you respect each and every one. Was more written than ceremony. At the end, photo shooting, yeah, and that was it. Took 1 hour in total, yeah, and I had my SRV visa. Cool. It went very, very good. So, and we continued with all this stuff with CNG, yeah, and it started with a driver license. Yeah, I changed my Canadian driver license to a Filipino license. Yeah, and one guy from CNG came with us, and there was some things. Actually, it was also a visual test. Yeah, can you read this? Everything was skipped. I was just a little bit waiting, and waiting time was next to nothing. Yeah, and I had my Filipino driver's license. It was absolutely fabulous. So I really, everyone who is interested to come over here and want to have a long-term visa, go to CNG. It costs a little bit extra. Service is not free, everyone knows this, but it was so professional, really. So zack, 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 zack. Yeah, and things was done. Also, it was not a day where we started with something and we had to come back on the next day because this paper is missing, or that, or that, or that. Not endless waiting times, 4 or 5 hours. What is actually known here. Yeah, it went just zack, 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 zack. Yeah, it was unbelievable. Also, these are professional people, CNG. It's a Robinson Galleries here in Cebu. Yeah, so if you need something regarding SRV visa, go to them. Yeah, they really know how to do the job. So, and yeah, and then what we had, yeah, I had to open a bank account. I chose BDO because it's the largest bank here. A lot of BDO branches here and ATM machines. It was also just a 2-hour thing. Yeah, I just showed my SRV visa, my passport. They said, "Oh, okay, this is exactly what we need." Zack, boom, sit down, and this thing was done. Took 2 weeks. Then I got my card, what is automatically also a credit card, that I can use on internet shopping or hotel booking. So it was actually everything perfect. In the meantime, especially Stelly, that was Stelly's job, had to look for a condo. And she made endless phone calls. And but as we actually was also in rush to settle down, we was before in the Noble Hotel here in IT Park. It was a great hotel, but after 8 days you need something. We wanted to have our own home, and yeah, then we found something Vida Reala, what is close to IT Park, and also this went very well, very, very well. And so that was a starter for us, and everything went good. So Stelly, and now it's your turn. Maybe you can also mention something.
Yes, our day is just happiness for us because I just wanna make for secret gift for him.
Yes.
Yeah, I just make. Just can you get it?
Yes, and Stelly indeed made something, yeah, in the morning, and it's pretty cool. I was smoking, yeah, and when I came back, she showed it to me. So she purchased some paper stuff, and very nice. Now our anniversary, very sweet.
Yes, that is only for my gift for him. But not for him, but we'll give us together. I will make
Exactly.
it that. But just only for a good memory for our 1 year anniversary.
Yes, and it worked really, for me, it worked so good out with you, anyhow. Yeah, but good. Okay, I just continue. I don't want to make it too long. 6 months we stayed in Cebu because I said, hey, come, Cebu, and I have to first to get used to everything here a little bit. Yeah, and so, and after that we went 4 months. No, in Cebu was one big other event. I purchased a car, or we purchased a car, a Mitsubishi X-Force. We just went to the dealership. Yeah, it was a lady, Diane Irlandez, yeah, from Mandeo, Mandeo, okay, you say this, Mandeo, Mitsubishi, and yeah, here is, I told her what we're looking for, I informed me before on the internet, and yeah, here is a blah blah blah, yeah, and yeah, if you want to have it, we can start to prepare 10,000 peso reservation fee. I said, oh, no problem, we are doing it. So, and then it went really total crazy. So, we went then 3 days, and she said, this takes a moment, they have to prepare all the paper. Well, certainly, are you buying a car for over 1.6 million peso? This takes a moment. So, and then we went to Mactan Island. We made beach vacation there in this
Yes, it's the first.
beach resort for 2 nights, and it was on a Friday. And we just checked in. I think it was 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock. And then Stanley received a phone call from Mitsubishi, and they said, you can pick up your car at 3 o'clock. I even didn't pay it. I said, what? No, but they had the car ready. With the first temporary license plate, this is always what you get here, first a temporary. No. So, and I said, wow, wait a minute, no? First of all, we are more or less in vacation, yeah, and second of all, I even didn't pay it. Yeah, you can do it later. And, what? No, total, was on the same way as easy. She from Mitsubishi, Miss Diane, yeah, they prepared everything. It was so hassle-free. We didn't have to go anywhere. Yeah. Then also with insurance, they took care of this. They took care of everything. Yeah. And besides, it's a good deal. We got a lot of extras. Yeah. The first year insurance free, a full insurance. Also, it's a very expensive one. Yeah. Also full casco, or how they calling it. Yeah. And so crazy. Yeah. We could not pick it up on Friday, even if it was not so far away, but was not prepared for that, so we picked it up then in the following week on Tuesday. Yeah. So then we had a car.
You have a car, and then get for blessing.
Yes, and then we went for blessing, exactly. Yeah, this is quite common here, yeah, and Miss Diane and a gentleman from the service team came with us. Yeah, and we went indeed to a chapel, yeah, to a priest, and the priest blessed the car, inside, outside. Yeah, it's a very short video on our site. Yeah, and it's quite common. It's quite common. Yeah, so we had the blessing for the car, and so the car was happy, we was happy. Yeah, and I was driving the first time in the Philippines, yeah, and what I heard, I was so nervous, from the car dealer to the chapel, and then without blessings. And so, but I recognized fairly quick this is by far not so unorganized. Opposite, it's actually fantastic organized, but it's organized by the drivers. And when you understand the system, because traffic lights, they have traffic lights here in Cebu, but not everywhere. But drivers, I don't know how they are doing this, but somehow this is a fair play. It looks chaotic, and traffic is big. But if you have to go to the left, or to the right, and the street is full with cars, people are stopping for you. They let you through. And this is something what was impressive for me. In Toronto, I know that everyone was fighting for pole position, me first, and here, when I'm driving here, this is absolutely not stressful, and I'm not scared or nervous. Okay, the motorbikes are passing you left, right, above, and under the car. All right, you get used to this, but otherwise there's such a nice fairness. It's unbelievable. So I was just recently on YouTube. I saw somebody. It's a nightmare to drive in the Philippines. No, I cannot confirm that from my side. Absolutely not. I'm not scared to drive, and in Toronto, when I had to drive 30 minutes through Toronto City, I saw 5-6 car accidents. Here, so far, I saw one. There was nothing serious with a motorbike against motorbike. Maybe there was racing or something like that. But otherwise, I don't see here accidents. And so the system works. So if you come to the Philippines and you say, "Oh, I cannot have a car, I cannot drive there," you know what? No. Just understand how they drive, and this is easy. This is easy. It's a fair play. It's actually a gentleman driving. And this really impressed me. And today I drove so far 5,000 kilometers, and not only in Cebu, but all around. And I see it everywhere, absolutely everywhere. It's 100% fair play on the streets, no aggressive behavior. Good. However, after Cebu 6 months, we said, now we need vacation. Everything is prepared, and we went with our brand new car on the road for 4 months. So, and I said, I want to see something, and Stelly also said, hey, so much I also didn't saw in my life from the Philippines. So we was both curious to see something, and then I don't know where we went. We went first to Bacolod, and then Ilo and Rojas, and then the whole island.
All islands of Negros.
Yes, all around Negros, and then Guimaras, and or Guimaras, or how you're saying it. And then we ended up in Bohol, which is still for me one of my favorite places. And so everything went well out. And since September we are back here in Cebu, because we said after 4 months on the road, now we need again vacation. And so, and we are now here at the Avida Cebu, how they calling it, across Zukbo Mercado. We rented it for 6 months, and we are now working on the next plans. I don't say anything, but we have some plans in mind, what we want to do and where we want to do what. Because the traveling 4 months with a car you see more than in a bus or whatever. With a car you can stop anywhere where you want. And this is what we both liked. And when we saw beach resort, we stopped at so many beach resorts overnight. sometimes only one night or 2 nights. Yeah, and was certainly a little bit an expensive trip, but we saw, wow, we saw so much. Yeah, there are enough videos from our trip. Yeah, island hopping, Guimaras, and island of Gigantes, and it was in high-end hotels, it was in lower-end hotels. Yeah, a zipper lie as well. Oh goodness, yeah, it's countless. Yeah, so, and again, who is interested? There, all those videos are on our page. So, what I wanna say.
We still have the name of our car.
Oh, the name of our car. Yeah, it's an orange yellow X-Force Mitsubishi, and as a car needs a name, I was asking Stelly, and Stelly said Smokey. Yeah, and I said okay, fine. Yeah, because I'm smoking. Yeah, and good. The car looks probably a little bit like cigarette smoke. I don't know. But Smokey is okay, so it's our Smokey, yeah, it's our baby here, yeah, and it's cool, huh? Well, it's a nice name, I like it. Yeah, so that was that. I didn't explore any issues with banking. Yeah, I do a lot with Wise. I know some people saying they had problems with Wise recently. I have no problems. I have no problems with my Canadian banks. I have two. Yeah. So far, everything works smooth, absolutely smooth. Yeah. I have my own equipment, also PC equipment for Canada, for Canadian banking. I have a Canadian form with a Canadian number. It works. Yeah, I don't have to pay roaming at all. I can receive on the phone those one-time password or confirmation code, what you always get, and I don't pay roaming. This runs via a wireless internet. It's Bell, the provider for the Canadians. I know that Rogers don't do this, but Bell is doing this. Yeah, and I have mail forwarding from Canada to an address, yeah, where they scan the mail inside, send it to me by email, and even if there would be a check, what I already had, they go to the bank. They charge you a little bit for this, or not much, $5 Canadian, and they put the check on your bank. It's absolutely great. This works very well. I'm using for this Canadian side NordVPN. Very, very good experience. Yeah, it runs perfectly. Yeah, because when you log in into your bank account with a Filipino ID, then the bank said, hey, what's going on? Because somebody cracked the account. So, and here I'm going from a Toronto site. It is NordVPN. So, this I prepared everything in front before. So, I hope that everything stays on this way, that everything is good, that everything is accessible also in future. That was a small hints for probably experts who want to come in. Prepare it in front, everything, absolutely everything prepared. Yeah, and what I also prepared in front, that was here, this mouse. Yeah, because he met us in the internet already 6 months before I came. This is also important, that you have someone here in the Philippines and not just dropping here into the Philippines and then looking for a girlfriend, as so many people. You will fail. This is my opinion. You will fail. So many fail. Yeah, and I heard stories. Yeah, and so, and that was our short video. It's now 50 minutes. It's time for us to say goodbye.
Yes, thank you for watching, and I just want to say Happy first anniversary.
Yes, and I'm happy. I'm good. I
I'm
have
very good today.
my dream lady, my dream mouse, as I always say. We have anniversary. Thanks for watching, and maybe for the one or the other there was the one or the other hint, yeah, what could help. Okay, thank you so much, and see you next time.